everyone, and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's Weekly Horoscope. My name is Terence Gardino. The week begins on Monday, November the 12th, and this is a powerful week of shifting, changing energies. So you might be feeling a bit off, a bit unsettled. Hopefully you are letting go of an old pattern, a job or relationship, and trying to move into a new direction. This can play out in many ways, but it is an important week to stay grounded with exercise, meditation, breathing. The reason being that Mercury is the planet of decision-making, communication, being able to process information, is slowing down. And it's going to stop and then go retrograde on Friday, November the 16th. And then Mercury will be retrograde till December the 6th. And the mantra with Mercury in retrograde is don't sign contracts of anything of importance, don't make promises, don't expect too much. Now, as Mercury is slowing down, it's getting really powerful. Your thinking may be more guarded, more cautious, or even just your thinking could go slower. Venus, the planet of relationships, creativity, and harmony, has been retrograde since October the 5th. And it's it's slowing down and about ready to stop on Friday, November the 16th, and then move forwards, releasing a lot of pent-up energies dealing with relationships for the most part. So there's this big shift of communications and relationships that is really strong around Friday, but it's all slowing down this week and becoming really intense. And as these two planets start to shift directions, it is creating, think of it as, a whirlwind of energy that is still going to keep you really off-centered throughout, Saturday and Sunday. Now, Mars changes signs, every 6-7 weeks. But it's been in Aquarius since, May the 15th. That is because it went retrograde at the end of June into August, as it does every 2 years. And the Mars, all this aggressive, dynamic, assertive energy, every 2 years when it retrogrades, it's more internalized, it's more complicated, it's more frustrated. But it retrograded in Aquarius, it backed up in Aquarius, stopped at early Aquarius. So it's been there from May the 15th until Thursday, November the 15th. So the day before the Venus goes direct and the Mercury goes retrograde, Mars is leaving Aquarius, which is more group-oriented, more innovation, more dynamic, more extroverted, but moving into Pisces for about 5 to 6 weeks, once every 2 years. And Pisces, where Mars can be beneficial with Pisces if you're taking action and working on Pisces energies like charity, healthcare, spiritual practices. But for everyday issues, the Mars wants to move forwards, be ambitious, be assertive, achieve its goals. But when it's in Pisces every 2 years, Pisces is telling Mars, wait a minute, let's reflect on this. Let's slow it down. So Mars gets frustrated when it's in Pisces because Mars wants to conquer the world, and Pisces says, let's hold back and think about this. So the energy, it's going to take a few days to adjust to this new energy, which is more reflective, more internal. And you might be able to best direct it if you're doing meditation, yoga, spiritual practices just this week through the weekend to get into to get more and to channel this Mars energy in an easier, more productive way. Now, on Monday, when we start the week, the moon, which sets the tone, the emotional tone, for Monday into Tuesday, is going to be in Capricorn. And that's a great sign once every 27, 28 days to start the week, because Capricorn is very productive. You know, there's this emotional need and tone, and it's like, let's go for it. But Pluto is in Capricorn, and the moon is crossing Pluto, which could also trigger some really strong passions and desires. But this could also be very favorable for really wanting to have this feeling as you go into the new work week on Monday of really wanting to accomplish a great deal of work. And then it's in Aquarius, and the Mars is still at the end of Aquarius, so there's a lot of restlessness, anxiousness, excitement, something stirring in the air before the Thursday and the Friday. On Thursday, just before Mars changes signs from more external and mental to more internal and emotional. So, wow, big shift there. But just hours prior to that, the Mars is going to be very favorable for liberating Uranus. So this is still a good day, maybe the first part of the day, and maybe more on Wednesday also, to be learning new technologies or even pitching new innovative ideas. Whether you are, and this could also be really favorable for launching a new business that would be more internet based, because Uranus rules technology, Mars is all this ambitious, assertive energy. So this is a significant week, and the best approach is to stay centered and pace yourself. It could affect you emotionally. It's going to affect you physically. It certainly could bring relationship issues to a head Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because Venus going direct wants to start resolving any relationship issues that have gotten complicated. But the Mercury is now starting to go retrograde, and it's like we need to talk about this again. There's more to sort out. So stay centered, pace yourself. But it's going to be fascinating how this is an important week, that a lot of people are going to be feeling like something's in the air that's shifting us in a new direction. Before I sign off, I want to remind you I'm available for the one question offer for a nominal fee, and you can find a direct link to order the question in the description box underneath the video. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you tune in next week, my next segment. Until then, have a great week.